Hello, first grade. This is Mrs. Ball with our math lesson for today. Let's go ahead and get started. We are going to be working from Go Math Lesson 6.4, and I will be teaching from pages 254 to 255. Our standard is NBT 1.2b. Understand that the two digits of a two-digit number represent amounts of tens and ones. Understand the following as special cases. The numbers 11 to 19 are composed of a 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 ones. Our essential question is, how can you show a number as 10 and ones? Our I can statement, this is what you will be able to do. I can understand place value. And again, we're using our Big Go Math book, starting on page 254, and we will also be working on page 255 in this lesson, and it is lesson 6.4. We're going to begin this lesson with our Math on the Spot video.
Joey, what do you have there?
I have a box of leaves. I thought we could work with this for our math riddle today.
Oh, fun! But I thought we'd actually use connecting cubes.
Oh, but leaves are so pretty and great for counting.
Well, that's true, they are, but I just cleaned the entire classroom, and I was kind of hoping to keep it nice and clean.
Oh, oops. Well, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll clean it up later. Why don't we just try not to pay attention to this mess and do the math?
Okay, I guess I didn't do a very good job cleaning up after all, did I? Okay, let's have some fun doing math. Okay, so here's our challenge. Emily wants to write 12 as tens and ones.
Oh.
And here's the challenge. What does Emily write?
I don't know. Show me.
Okay, let's take a look at it together. So here I have a bunch of connecting cubes. These are really, really fun. And let's just see that this represents Emily's 12 because there are 12 connecting cubes. And let's count them. And let's count them actually back to back. We'll take turns, okay?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. You start.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12. So these little connecting cubes represent the number 12. And now what we can do, if we want to write it in terms of tens and ones, is first let's just group them into tens. So let's see if we can do that. So I'm going to take this one, put it way over here. So that's 1. Now I'm going to connect it, make like a train. And with this one, and that's going to be 2. And then I'm going to link this one and connect it, and that's going to be 3. And then 4. See how they're connecting?
Yeah, I do.
And then 5. We're going to stop at 10. There's 5.
Right.
And then 6. And then 7. And then 8.
Oh, he got away from you.
I know. 9. They're sneaky, aren't they?
Yeah.
9. And the last one is, what number is the last one when I have to go 9?
After 9 comes 10.
Exactly. So after 9, we're going to have exactly 10.
Eventually, we're going to have 10.
I hope so. Let's see. There it is. There's the 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, there's some extra stuff here. These are our ones. So we're going to have 1, 1, and then we're going to have another 1.
Oh.
So let's take a look at what we see here. What we see here is that 12 is really 1 10 and 2 ones. And we can actually write that out, actually using words. And we can say 12 is 1 10 and 2 ones, because we have one group of 10 and we have 2 ones.
Ha!
Now, here's a really fun thing. We can express this. We can actually write this with a really quick picture. I'm going to actually ask you to think to yourself, can you think of a really quick way of just writing this as a picture? Try it. We'll be back in a second. So it turns out we can actually draw our work, and it's really fun. We can give a quick picture, and here's how you draw the quick picture. All you do is you represent this tower, this train of tens, just with a line like this, and that stands for 110. And then these ones, draw little circles, and these are each ones. And so this represents 110 and 2 ones. That's a quick picture to actually capture that. Isn't that great? Fast way?
That's pretty cool.
So what we see is 12 is 110 and 2 ones. Joey, what do you think?
I think that's really great. Hey, can I show you what I did during the break?
Oh, sure. Let me see what you did.
Look what I did.
Oh, did you pick up all the leaves and put them back in the box for me?
Yes, I did, so I could leave them with you.
And I'll leave this with you. Have fun with math, and we'll see you soon.
Oh, hey, leave those alone.
All right, let's look at our books on page 254. All right here, we're on page 254, and we're going to start with our model and draw. Let's read what this says. You can group 10 cubes to make 110, and that is exactly what we just saw. We saw a group of 10 individual cubes put together that made a tower, or a group of 10. And this is what a group of 10 looks like. So 10 ones equals 110. So of course, if we were to draw a quick picture, we said that that line represents a 10. So right here, you would just draw a line, and your line represents a 10. So we may not have cubes, but we're still going to make groups of 10s and 1s, and we're going to draw our work and write how many. So this one has been done for us. This number is 11, and we have 1, 10, and 11, and 1, 1. And so we have a quick picture that we're going to trace. Right here we have the line, which represents 10, and we have the circle that represents the 1. So this is 10, 11. Now let me explain this a little further. All right, so we're going to do number 2 together. Our number is 12. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to draw something that's going to help me. I like to think of numbers as objects that live in a house. So my number is 12, and in a house we have rooms. So here's my number. This is the number 12. And I'm going to say that the number 12 lives in a house, and in the house there are rooms. And so we have a tens room, and we also have a ones room. So right here, where there's a little space between the 1 and the 2, I'm going to draw a line. Then I'm going to go across. Okay, so I'm going to write the letter T. And you guessed it, the letter T stands for tens. And then I'm going to write the letter O, and the letter O stands for ones. So if I look at it, and if I write my numbers correctly, I should have the letter O above the 2 and the letter T above the 1. So if I look at this, this lets me know that I have 2 ones and I have 1 10. So there are 2 ones in this room, and there's 1 10 in this room. So now I've got to draw a picture of it. Okay, so that means I'm going to draw one line. So that's 10. And then I'm going to draw how many circles? I'm going to draw 2 circles. 1, 2. And again, the line represents my 10, and the circles represents my ones, okay? So if I am drawing this, this is what it would look like, the number 12. And if I'm reading it, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's a quick way, or a way that I like to remember how many 10s and how many 1s are in a number. So for 13, we could do the same. You could draw your rooms. You can label the 10s and the 1s. You can place the numbers in the correct rooms, and that way you can identify how many 10s and how many 1s. If you want to, you can actually write the word 10s, if that helps. And you can write the word 1s. But if you can remember that T stands for 10s and O stands for 1s, you can do that as well, whatever way you're most comfortable learning the concept. Okay, so we did number 2, and so we have a few more, numbers 3 through 9 that we're going to complete, where you're simply writing how many 10s and how many 1s. So what you could do, you can get your pencil if you want to. If you don't want to redraw it, you can draw a line between the 1 and the 3, go across. You can write T for 10s and an O for 1s across the top if you would like. And that way it would tell you how many 10s, 1, how many 1s, 3. And of course, we'll draw a quick picture right here. So we would have one line going down, and you should have 3 circles. So that's me talking you through it as well. So you're going to complete numbers 4 through 9 on page 255, making sure that you draw a quick picture right here in the middle, and that you write how many 10s and how many 1s are in the number that you see. So those are the pages that I am requiring you to do today, page 254 and page 255 in our Big Go Math book. And that completes our skill for today. I look forward to teaching you tomorrow so that you can continue to expand your knowledge on place value. I will see you all next time.